I'm on my way to an estate sale where they have advised shoppers to bring a few things. A headlamp, a mask, gloves. I think this is going to be pretty interesting.
I think they qualify, dude.
Well, this light is doing nothing. It's not so gross down here. I'll grab that. Christmas card. There's mold. That's the issue. Trying to get the ones that are still sealed so they don't have mold. Can't even get in there. What are those clothes? They're from try and reach from the other side. Erica's books. Randolph's Pig Store. Oh gosh. See what's in here. Looks like we have some linens. Oh. I see some linens actually. Take them out and I'll put them back in. Or else I won't be able to get to the stuff. All sorts of fabric. Look at that suitcase.
Want to go back down?
Oh, sorry. Squeeze through. Oh my. Oh, noise.
I'm like holding the wall.
Wow. This is crazy. Oh, there's another one. Oh, let's go all the way up. This is an old home. Wow. Excuse me. Yowzers. There's Pokemon. That was ransacked. Jeez, a microwave? This is crazy. Oh, oh my. Oh, sorry. I thought the bag was falling. Oh, wow. Babe Ruth. What's this? I'm going to talk about tack. Jeez. Oh, there's a hookah. Bank. Kind of neat. I think there was something on top. Probably the head. It's gone now. He drank Snapple and looked at his Pokemon. And this was the bedroom. Oh my gosh. Makeup everywhere. Oh, nope. Jeez. Oh, dust. Oh, Panique. This is crazy. Sure, a lot of makeup. Oh my god, what the heck?
Yeah, I thought it was a closet. It goes right through the other room.
Oh wow. I didn't even know that on the other side. Where does this go? Oh, it's another closet. Jeez. Look at that, there's like double layers of clothes. Unbelievable. Wow. Clothes. Wow. Is he really pretty? Look at that radiator wall. Very pretty. So you go down one set of stairs and I actually came down another to come back down here. That's awesome. Apparently this woman did a lot of thrift shopping. There are a lot of Goodwill stickers and Salvation Army stickers on a lot of the clothes and bags. quite the estate sale. I honestly was not sure what to expect besides a house filled with stuff. As I stated in my opening, the estate sale company advised to wear gloves, bring a headlamp, and wear a mask. I thought the basement was actually better than what I was expecting. There were lights, so that was a plus, but it was filled. It was packed. There were some areas in that basement you couldn't even get to because there was just a wall of stuff. And to be able to get to that stuff, there really was no place to put the wall of stuff to clear it out. So yes, I guess the story behind the house, which actually was a beautiful home. I wish I could have spent more time just looking at the architecture. When you walked in upstairs, there was a mosaic tile on the floor. There was wallpaper probably from the 30s and 40s, stained glass. I mean, it was a beautiful old home. You went up one set of stairs and then came down another into the kitchen, which I'm still trying to figure out because I don't know how that happened because I only saw one set of stairs. No idea, but so I guess the story behind the home is that a grandson inherited the house. I don't know if he was staying in the Pokemon room where all the Pokemon cards were at, but he inherited the house and obviously there was a lot of stuff. So my guess is he needs the house cleared, and with everything, the easiest way for him to do that was probably an estate sale versus hiring a clean out company and having to pay thousands to clean things out. And there was a lot of great stuff in there. So the estate sale was the way to go. Whew. So the basement, I initially was going to just go upstairs first, and then when I got there, there was a line, and so I went around back and there were only 2 other people in line for the basement. And because of how crowded the basement was, they were going to limit the amount of people down there and also limit the amount of time that they were allowed to spend. But because there were only 3 of us in line when they opened, we got to go down there and spend as long as we wanted to. And I'm glad that I chose that route, because when I was going to go back down in the basement after going in the house, there was a line of probably maybe 10 to 12 people, and they were limiting how many could go in and then how much time. So I never did go back down into the basement. But honestly, I was very happy with what I did find, and everything I found was in the basement. So let's get to that. I don't even know how my footage turned out, because you're trying to hold a flashlight, the camera, dig, not have things fall on you, not get in the way of other people. Everyone was very polite, very understanding of the situation, because there was very little room to move. So yes, I paid $25 for everything in my bag, and I was very happy with that price. So let's start off with the item that could pay for everything, and it is a tea towel. So it does have a few stains, but I think they should be easy enough to remove. And this is a, you know, very mid-century, modern, retro looking tea towel that is of Spain. One of these sold on Etsy for $28. So hopefully I'll be able to remove the stains and then can get it up for sale. I also found another tea towel. This is family, it's called Family Gathering, and it is by Taylor and NG. Now, oh, there's some stains on that one. We're gonna have a lot of stains to remove. But Taylor and NG, many of you might recognize a lot of the mugs that they have of animals. It's very simple, but very creative, and there's a certain style and look to them. So we got that tea towel. But in the basement, there were many linens, many clothes. There's also the issue of mold, which is why the estate sale company suggested wearing a mask. Wearing the mask reminded me how much I hate wearing the mask. I think they make it more difficult to breathe. But anyway, so there was a mold condition on many items. Some of the linens I looked through, there was just mold all over them, so I had to pass. But fortunately, I did come back with this great vintage Christmas tablecloth, so this will get thrown in the wash, and I haven't found any stains on it yet. Lots of clothes, lots of canned goods in that basement. Now, looking back at what I found, I kind of wish I would have went back down there, but I think it just would have been very difficult to maneuver and get through everything with everyone that was down there. I found this pair of kids gloves. These are Freezy Freakies. Now they actually make new Freezy Freakies, but these are the OG, the original ones. Kids would wear them, and then you'd go outside and, you know, the colors would change or graphics would appear because it was cold. So they brought back a classic, but these are original. I actually looked on eBay. I couldn't find these exact ones, but I did see My Little Pony ones that were very cute. We picked up 2 of the vintage West Germany candle holders. Much did these sell for? I think anywhere probably between $15 to $25 for the pair. If I had the 3rd size, that would have been even better, but I couldn't find it. I'll have to do a little bit of cleaning on the top, but otherwise they are in good shape. Then let's get to the paper. I went down the right little row of shelves and I looked, and for me, hit the jackpot. So I did pick up some vintage note cards. These are Postalettes by Hallmark. They are still in the package, which I'm grateful for because they did not get moldy. There were other vintage cards and note cards, but you could see the mold spotting on them, so I had to pass on those. First, I found, in terms of paper, there was a bag of photos and then the scrapbook or photo album. Now, there's not too many photos. The other photos that were there, again, they had mold issues. These actually have some mold issues. They're all kind of stuck together, so we'll have to go through those, but there are some older photos in there. This is an Easter service. Look at that giant cross made out of flowers. It's a dapper man. And so the scrapbook newspaper articles that are in here, oh, here we go, 1944. Sunday Call Chronicle. So this is from January 6th, 1944. There's only this one page. And the few pages that have newspaper articles, they are about the war. Air shows, things like that. But as for photos, oh, I love those. There's very few. So either they were, you know, ripped out by the family. I'm not sure if the other family members looked through this stuff before there was the estate sale. But it's not a full scrapbook, but that's okay. I was excited to find it. And what other items I was really excited to find, we have 2 full bags of vintage Christmas cards. I will have to go through these. Most likely I will put them in a box of uncooked white rice, and that absorbs the odor. But look at these, wow. Hurrying because just wouldn't miss the chance to wish someone as nice as you a real old-fashioned Christmas and joy the whole year through. Your classic Mr. and Mrs. Snowman, the little kitties on Christmas morning. They just keep on coming. Look at this one. Oh, Oh my gosh. Snow Fooling, I like you. Be my Valentine. These are great. I put these in my bag. I didn't bother to look through them because I thought they all have to be winners, and they definitely are. Hello, December 25th. These are great. So glad that they survived the elements in the basement. There was one room in the front that just, I started coughing immediately when I went in there. So I was like, ugh, I'm not staying in here too long. I'm happy hippo. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Now, what's even better, if that wasn't enough. Oh wait, there's a whole nother. I have 3 bags. Oh my, and these are all more vintage Christmas cards. So it's like a pop-up. So what you would do is this pops out and then you kind of put it together. But wait, as I said, there's more. A whole bottom of a clothing box filled, those are still there too, of vintage Valentines. I mean, there has to be 100 at least. Wow. So they're a mixture between Valentine and more Christmas cards. These are so cute. Although I'm really very shy, I'll ask you, please be my guy. Oh, look at this guy. No Lion, I like you. That was from Neil. There's so many. I was so excited when I came across these. I'll be in Dutch if I didn't ask you to be my Valentine. To Eloise, to my best girlfriend, your friend, Shelly. Wow, Eloise, she sure got a lot of Valentines. Oh my gosh. Oh, this one. He pops out. This is from Phyllis. Let's seal our love. I mean, this is, you better be mine because you take the cake. At an auction, I honestly think that this entire box of Valentines, at least at the auctions that I've been to, would probably sell between $75 to $100. Honestly, because there's so many. I mean, they just keep coming. Wow, it's a panda? I thought it was a raccoon. Can I depend on you to be my Valentine? That looks a little raccoonish to me. Please be mine. Now these look like they have not gotten any mold on them, so I'll just have to kind of air them out a bit. But this is crazy. This is crazy. So that's all I got. And honestly, I am so happy with what I found. Could there have been more Valentines down there? I have no clue. But I do hope that those that were waiting in line to get into the basement, that they found something really cool, whether they're going to keep it, research, or resell it, add it to their collection. I mean, there's so much. There's so much. If only there was a way to move it safely and not get in other people's way as you're moving things to try and get to things. Because, wow, what a project that would be to clean that out. And I hope whoever has to do it, I wish them much success and luck, because there's a lot down there. But $25, where else are we going to buy a whole box of vintage Valentines and Christmas cards for $25? I am not sure, but I'm so excited and so happy. Oh, look how cute that one is. Anyway, what an experience that sale was. A great digger sale. Oh, and then upstairs, this my recap's going to be longer than my video because it was just so, it was very hard to film. But yes, upstairs, lots of clothes. The woman that lived there, she liked to go to thrift stores. There were a lot of Goodwill bags, Salvation Army, you could see the thrift tags, and she must have loved clothing. Then there was that one room that had all the makeup. Oh my gosh, the Pokemon room. No idea what that was about. Lots of Pokemon, but all the cases were empty. All the foil bags were empty. But a beautiful home, and whoever buys it or whoever moves into it, I think that with a little bit of cleaning up, it's going to turn back into such a beautiful home that it used to be. I'd keep the wallpaper, I'd keep the tile on the floor. I didn't see the bathroom. I'm sure the bathroom is probably really awesome, but just glad that I got to go to the sale and do a little bit of digging and find things that I love. Hopefully all estate sales this year will be like that. That was the second estate sale that I've been to in about 2 to 3 weeks, and that was another great one. Let's hope that pattern continues and that we find even more amazing stuff. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this. Maybe it inspired you to organize your basement or do a little cleaning. But just think that there are so many people that probably love the things that you have collected. And if you were to have an estate sale, I'm sure that you would probably make many people happy. You just have to put a vintage box of Valentines on one of those shelves and someone like me can find it. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I have some sorting to do. And I will see you all next time for the next adventure here at Paper and Moose.